When you come from a place like I want, I need, what do I need and what do I want? There's a big difference between them. And we had that with Blue Ribbon this morning. It wasn't just a cheque being handed over, it was a pledge being made. It's a huge journey,
Missionvale is a township on the outskirts of Port Elizabeth. It's a forgotten community. It's really where the poorest of the poor live. People live in abject conditions of horrible poverty. There's only 16 taps to cater for a community of roughly about 100, maybe 130,000 people.
When I saw Missionvale, I did not believe that this could be humanly inhabited. I met this lady and I said, Esther, where was this? And I saw kids playing around and people and doing various things, women at the tap, and I said, what are they doing? I couldn't believe it. I just couldn't believe it. I thought, was this for real? And I told her, I said, I would like to help. And she put her arm around me and she said, please don't ever leave us. And that just kind of stamped it. I said, yeah, I won't leave you.
Missionvale Care Centre is a lovely story. It started 26 years ago. When a little lady from Ireland, Sister Ethel Normwell, came to Missionvale.
Sister Ethel is the woman that initiated everything that you see here. It started off as just a dream that she had. I want you to look around at all these things that you see here. It was not here before. But just the mere fact that she came to Missionvale, she saw the need and she started working to achieving all of these things that you see here. For me, that is phenomenal.
She had nothing. She had absolutely nothing. She came with this dream of doing something for the poor. And she would walk from her home in Algoa Park, which would take about 45 minutes to walk into Missionvale.
And fortunately, I met a lady called Diane. And you couldn't believe that a personality could be so beautiful inside this shack. But it was. She kept it spotless. And she had a lovely tree outside the house, and she said, you can use it.
If you look at the landscape, there's not a lot of trees in Missionvale, so Diane said, why don't you base yourself under the tree and people can come to you. And that really was Missionvale Care Centre 26 years ago.
But today is a big day for us. I'm very overcome by it.
Today, I'm sure you can sense all the excitement in the air. There's kids dancing and playing, and Blue Ribbon are here. They've got their mascot here, Jabu, which is a large loaf of bread, and he's going to entertain the kids. Kids just love him. But what today really is, at the official start, is a great partnership between Missionvale Care Centre and Blue Ribbon. Blue Ribbon are making a pledge formally where they are going to be giving us 10,000 rands worth of bread every month, starting next week Monday until the end of this year.
And Garen said he was making a pledge, not just handing a cheque. Something really hit me inside.
Blue Ribbon is now officially here in PE. We've taken on this Missionvale Care Centre. We've made a pledge to Missionvale to donate 10,000 rands worth of bread to them every month.
And what do they do first? The thought of people who do not have.
And then we're hoping that with that 10,000 rands worth of product that we're supplying, that they can use that money either on healthcare or on education or anything like that.
But there was a difference about Blue Ribbon this morning. It really wasn't coming from that I have to. It's because I want to. And I could see that in Garen very much. There was none of that publicity or promotion. It was, I want to do this.
This is not just corporate social investment. This is from the heart.
We just want to be able to provide enough here to this community for them to help. I mean, the people in this facility are amazing.
Maybe somebody has said this before, but educate a mother and you educate a family. And she is natural hero because in the terrible poverty that she has to endure, that she is open to the great worth of her own dignity and life, that she can, kind of bring it on, I can solidify it in myself, but I can give out the goodness of my own heart and take care of my children.
I think after having a long chat to Sister Ethel, I think we're going to have a long-term relationship. We're volunteering to do whatever else we can here to help, because I think the guys need as much help as they can get.
This donation is going to help literally thousands of people because they take that bread home and it's moms and dads feeding families, friends, neighbours with that bread. So thank you very, very much to everybody who made this possible for us.
When you leave this ground, when you leave the school here, this environment here, when you go back into the community, don't see the end, see the beginning.
The bread will be eaten, but the memories will last, and the goodness of today will go into eternity.